Hello my loves, it's sewing time. Today we're making an off the shoulder dart bustier. Right, so for our off shoulders, we always take out 4 to 5 inches for the off shoulder. So for this one, I'm doing -5. So I'm placing my tape at 5 inches at the edge of my pattern paper, at the edge of my pattern paper. And I'm marking the bust point, which is 10 inches, the under bust, which is 13. I'll make a mark at that. The half length, which is 16, I would also make a mark at that. Then I'm adding 1 inch for allowance. All right, so I'll just go ahead and make them into a straight line. If you're new here, you're welcome. Thank you for joining us. I hope you love what we're doing here. If you're a returning subscriber, you're welcome as well. Thank you for always being here. I love you so much. So please, if you're new and you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing to the channel. Turn on your post notifications and like this video. God bless you. Right, so I'm going to label this for easy identification. So this is bust point, this is under bust, this is half length, and this is same allowance. So SA same allowance. Now for you to determine your chest line or slash your armhole length, you're going to step up by 2 inches from the bust point. So make a mark at that, and this would become your chest line stroke armhole length. So I hope this is clear. Now, when you're done with all of this, you're now ready to start working on the style for today. Now, you need your nipple to nipple, which is the bust span, the distance from one nipple to the other. For this person, it is 8 inches. So I'll divide that by 2 and add half inch seam allowance. So that means I'm marking 4.5 on the bust point. But on the under bust, I will not add seam allowance. So I'm marking only 4 inches on the under bust and on the half length. Okay, so remember, like I said, bust span divided by 2 plus half, that's what you mark on the bust point. But on the half length on the bust, you would not add half inch. So I'll connect from under bust to half length, then from bust point to under bust, then from bust point straight up to the shoulder. So I hope this is clear. Now that we have done that, we need to do our dart intake, because this is what is going to cup the bust area and give you the bustier effect we're looking for. So for this person, I'm adding, or I'm making a dart of 2 inches. This is not synonymous to everybody. So I'm going to drop an under bust chart in the description box so that it will guide you in making your own bustier depending on your measurement. So I'll connect from bust point to the length, okay? Then using the curvy part of my ruler, I'm going to curve, make like a C curve from the under bust to the bust point. Okay, so that C curve is just going to serve as the cup for the bustier. Then at the shoulder area, I'll take a dart of 2 inches. So the same dart I took at the under bust and half length is the same dart I'm taking at the upper part. So you're going to blend this area because this is the region around the bust. So you want it to be very curvy and not pointed. So you need to blend it properly so that you don't have any sharp points or edges. Now you need to start taking your body measurement. So the bust is 40 divided by 4 gives us 10. So I am making a mark at 10 inches. So you can see the bust 40 divided by 4, that's 10. So I'm making a mark at 10. Then I'm going to measure the dart I have taken. It is 1 inch. So I'm going to replace that so we don't have a shortage. I'll add my 2 inches normal seam allowance, then 1 inch for sewing the dart. Okay, because by the time I cut this out, I'm going to need half inch on the both sides to join the dart, so that will be 1 inch. So that was what I marked. Now on the half length, I'm going to mark the width divided by 4. That gives me 8 inches. So I'm going to make a mark at 8 inches. I'm going to measure the dart I have taken. It is 2 inches, so I'll replace that. So I'm making a mark at 2 inches. I'm adding my normal 2 inches seam allowance, then 1 inch for coupling the dart. So this is what we have just done. It is as easy as this. So we're going to connect from the bust or from the chest line to the half length. Okay, and when you do this, you're almost done. So you can see what we have. So the next thing is to talk about the neckline and your armhole. Of course, you need armhole and necklines, okay? Now, for my neckline, I always take out 2 inches from half of my shoulder. So the shoulder is 16 divided by 2, that gives us 8 inches. So I'm going to take out 2 inches for the neck width. So I've measured the neck width I have here. What I have here is 5 inches, and I need 6 inches. So after having that 5 inches, I'm going to move away to the end of the dart. So I'm going to now add 1 inch, and that would become 6 inches that I need for my dart. Now by the time I couple these darts, I'll need 1 inch to couple it. Okay, so I'm going to add 1 inch. Then I'll also add half inch for attaching the sleeve. So from that leg, what I added was 1.5. Then I'm going to connect like so. Remember, half of your shoulder minus 2 inches gives you the neck width, a perfect neck width for your off shoulder. So the half of the shoulder is 8, 8 minus 2 is 6. So make sure that you have 6 inches plus 1 inch for coupling the darts and half inch for attaching your sleeve. Now you can now go ahead and make a neckline of your preference. Okay, so when you make the neckline you prefer, this is what we have. And guys, this is it. So all of these parts that I am shading, these are the parts you're going to cut out. And when you cut this out, you're going to have a beautiful fitted bustier. Your clients would love it. You would love it as well. So if you've been struggling with making bustiers, please watch this video over and over again so that you understand better and practice, okay, so that you would get better as well. So this is what we have. The darts I took is 2 inches, and I'm also going to give you a chart that would guide you in making your bustiers. So from now on, your bustier game is going to be top notch. So I'm going to cut out, like, if you don't cut, you won't have a cloth. So you need to cut so you can have a cloth. All right, so cut out like so, and like so. So if you love what we have done here so far, please subscribe. I am begging you. At this point, I am literally begging. Subscribe, turn on post notifications so that each time I have an engaging content that you would like, YouTube will notify you and you'll be the first to see that video. Isn't that amazing? All right, so when you cut out, this is what we have. We're also going to cut out the other parts. And guys, look at that. Look at that. So make sure you also trim off your neckline. So this is it. You can see. So this is your bust here. Perfect for your off shoulders, perfect for your madam blouses. Now for the back, you're going to align it together like this. Just place it together like this. Add your 2 inches zip allowance and cut out. You're ready to go. Okay, so I'm just going to illustrate that on paper just so that you would understand better. I'm all about you understanding these things better. So place it like this. Make sure that the front covers that bust area or that bustier because you don't need a bustier at the back. So place your 2 inches for zip allowance. You can see I've placed that. Then hide the bustier like so. Then you just go ahead and cut out. The only difference will be that you won't have a sweetheart neckline at the back. So just make the back straight or as you want. So if you want to be sure, you can see that I have 10, which is my bust divided by 4, plus extra almost 2.5 inches. So you're on the safe side. On the half length as well, the width divided by 4 is 8. So you can see I have 8 inches. Then I have extra 3 inches, which would serve as my 2 inches in allowance and 1 inch for my dart. So you can see that you're covered. Everything is in place. Works like magic. So would you be trying this out? If you will, please notify me in the comment section. And I hope you loved this video as much as I loved making it. So I'll see you in my next one. Bye.